Right, evening folks, how are we all doing? It's time for a pipe tobacco review again today. I've already loaded the pipe up. Kind of cocked up the first take of the video. The battery died and I referred to it as Cornell and Deal. Well, clearly states here on the label that it's McClelland. Yep, no, they definitely are my glasses. So anyway, I'm smoking this in my PMRL sandblasted ball. God, I'm a gassy bastard today. That's what you get for drinking lager earlier on. I've got a sneaking suspicion I'm going to have a bit of a problem getting this going, because it is a little bit damp out of the packet. So, out of the pouch, this has got a very, very, very strong smell of vinegar, basically. We don't get many decent Virginia and Perique Flakes here in the UK. There's a few, but none of them really do it for me. You need more Perique. I like lots of Perique. You all know this. Any of you who tried my Bayou blend know that Perique in small amounts, hey, you're wasting your time. You want it in big, high doses. That's where it works best. Wow. Ooh. The draw's very vinegar-like, which is the same as the pouch aroma. But then the finish, there's some beautiful, spicy, sweet fig, plummy flavours. Oh, God. This stuff's amazing already. Needs to be treated with a little bit more care than what I'm trying to do at the moment. I'm trying to coax a bit of life into this. And being blended with Virginia, yeah, you don't want to smoke it too fast, especially not in a wide bowl. Or it's going to be a nightmare to keep going. I say it's way too damp, really. I should have left this out to dry. A few draws in, and the Virginia's giving it a lovely sweetness. I say the draw's sweet, but it's very, very strong vinegar flavour. And then the finish, there's woods there. It's creamy. The draw isn't very creamy. The finish is very creamy. Say there's an overlying peppery taste. There's a sweetness with figs and plums, and there is some darker Virginia flavours there, so there's little bits of leather and earth. But God, John, my friend, another tobacco that you've sent to me that just off the name I knew I was going to love. But oh yeah, this is awesome stuff. So, I'm going to try and keep this damn thing going. And I'll come back and let you know how I'm getting on with it. But off the bat, this stuff's awesome. Right, so I'm pretty much just past halfway, basically. The wine's got a lot better as it's dried. And with it, more flavour. It's still a very, very, very strong tasting tobacco. There's still that sour sour vinegar-like flavour on the draw. It's now there in the finish. There's some lovely spice on that finish as well. My tongue is tingling. It's not a tongue bite tingling, it's a spicy, peppery tingling. It also seems to have a very anaesthetic-like quality to it. My gums feel slightly numb, but the flavours are amazing. That sweetness is still there. The figgy, plummy taste have gone. It's almost it's just a typical sweet Virginia flavour. There's some slight citrusy tones to it. Some lovely woody flavours. I say there's some dark Virginia taste and some light Virginia taste. So it's got that sprightly, citrusy Virginia. Just gold, sunkier Virginia sort of taste to it. But it's just amazing stuff. It's got to be one of the best Virginia Perique blends I've ever smoked. This is only my first bowl of damn stuff. Reminds me a bit of the Solon. Is it the 633, the Silver Flake? 633, I think it is. Reminds me a bit like that, but there's a lot. It's got a lot richer and it's basically a lot more amplified flavours. It smokes so well in this pipe, but everything smokes so well in this pipe. It is a little bit bitey. It does bite at you when I was pulling at it to try and get the damn thing lit. That could have been the moisture. I say it's a little bit too moist, but it's still a bloody pleasure to smoke, I'll tell you that. John, thank you. And again, another American tobacco that I've tried that is amazing, basically. Over here we got all excited when Dunhill came back, but sampling some of the delights that I've picked up through trades. Our selection of tobaccos in the UK, I don't rate as well as what I used to be honest. But McClelland Virginia and Perique Flake, amazing stuff. So I'm going to finish off this bowl and I shall be back to let you know how she finishes. So speak to you shortly. So I'm pretty much at the end of this now, and oh, Jesus Christ, still knocking you for 6 as you get towards the end. I mean, I did have pretty much a full bowl of this stuff, and it's, yeah, I can safely say that I'm experiencing a rather large amount of nicotine going through me. I can't even speak, basically. I've resorted to jotting down notes for this final part of the review because, like I say, the nicotine is just whacking me for 6. It's amazing. On the draw, the vinegary notes have gone. There's some beautiful, sweet, earthy. There's some kind of grassy notes in there. Some spice on the draw. The finish is extremely creamy with some sweet cedars. The spice just kind of grows on the finish. You get a decent amount of spice on the draw, but as it finishes, that just increases, and it just fills your mouth with the spice. There's still some very, very small amounts of kind of like zesty, vinegary tangs. Zesty Virginia tang to it. There is a bit of Virginia I told you this is. There's some bits of vinegar on the finish as well, with tiny little hints of cinnamon. There's still a bit of a figgy, plummy taste, but it's not sweet anymore. It's a rather spicy kind of savouriness, which doesn't make that much sense. Like a savoury versions of figs and plums. But as I said, it is mind-blowingly strong. Not as strong as Purple Cow or anything like that. I mean, I've been smoking this bowl for a good 30-35 minutes, I'd say. And it just keeps growing. Had I have chucked this in my SMA and tried to smoke a whole bowl in a big magnum sized pipe, I can safely say I'd be pretty much on my back, I think. It doesn't have burly throat, it's more fuzzy. I feel like I've got a warm fuzzy sensation in the back of my throat from all the nicotine, but this is awesome stuff. Be interesting for breakfast, I can say that for certain. I wouldn't want to smoke it in a bowl much bigger than this, to be honest. I think first thing in the morning this would knock your socks off. I've eaten quite a bit today, and say I'm all over the shop at the moment. It's brilliant stuff. So I'm going to end this video here. Probably a little bit shorter than the cigar review I'm editing at the moment, which is 19 minutes long. I really do need to shut up and just get to the point a little bit more. So, on that note, I am off. I shall see you all very, very soon. I'll be back with another review of some description. I don't know what yet. Again, another review that's just... I have no idea what this is going to come out like. So anyway, see you later. Goodbye.